Good morning, boys. How are you doing? I hope you all are doing amazing and that you are ready to work on today's assignment. So, if we look at our calendar, we are in week 2 and we are Tuesdays today. So, it says we are going to do STAAR practice, algebra, English, and biology questions 7 and 8. So let's go to those questions so we can review them together. So we are going to start here with algebra and question number 7A. So if you can please go to this sheet so we can work on it together and you can follow along while I am reading. Okay, boys, so it says here on the top, at a basketball game, a student bought a tub of popcorn for $2 and a bag of peanuts for $1. The student gave some money to the cashier. The student got $7 back. The amount of money the student gave to the cashier is missing. So here, they're telling us the popcorn. They're telling us and showing us that here, this is the popcorn and how much he paid for it, which was $2. And then we have our peanuts, our bag of peanuts, and it was $1. And then they're giving you the money that he got back. However, the amount of money he gave the cashier is missing, and we need to find it. So over here, it says, this is our question. Find the equation that shows how to find the amount of money the student gave the cashier. So what do we have to do in order to find out to find out the amount that we gave the cashier? So in order to find out how much money she gave them, what do we have to do? So we have the $2 of the popcorn, the $1 of the peanuts, and then they gave her $7 back. So is it 2 minus 2 plus 7 equals the amount of money she gave? Or are we supposed to add 2 plus 1 plus 7? Do we add all of this together so we can know how much she gave? Or do we add the 2 plus 1, which is, do we add the popcorn and the peanuts and then subtract it by 7? What is the equation we need in order to find out the amount of money she gave to the cashier? So if we think about it, we need to know how much money in total there was. They gave her $7 back after they charged these two things, the $2 and the $1. So are we supposed to subtract 2 minus 1 and then add the $7? Is that going to tell us the whole amount? No, good job. Are we supposed to add everything? That way we know how much money she had at the beginning. How much money was that she had before she purchased all of this? Yes, so this might be our answer. Or are we supposed to add these two items and then subtract it by the amount of money she got back? No, because this is the money they gave her back. Like, she did not have $7 to start off with, and then they just subtract this. No, like, This is the money she got back after she bought these 2 items. That is why it is the second one. We have, in order to find out how much money she had at the beginning, way before she bought the popcorn and the peanuts, we must add all of this together. So that is why the second choice is our answer. Good job, boys. Now to number 8. The graph shows the cost of nachos at a basketball game. The x-axis shows the number of bowls of nachos. The y, so this is the x, the number of bowls, and a y shows us the cost in dollars of the nachos. So here, the cost, and here, the number of bowls. And if we observe the graph first, we can see that as the number of bowls go up, the cost goes up too. Right? Like if we were to put all these dots together, like align them, we know that they're increasing. It is not going down, so it's not decreasing. It is increases. As the number of bowls go up, the total cost goes up too. So then now the question is, find the cost of 5 bowls of nacho. So how can we find out how much the cost of 5 nacho bowls is? So to begin with, here we have the number of bowls, and here is 5. So if we go to 5 and we go all the way till there's a dot right here, how much is it for 5 bowls of nacho? 15. And if we go over here, is 15 our answer choice? Yes, it is our last answer choice, the one in the right. So this is our answer. Good job, boys. This one was fairly easy. We just needed to find the 5, go to the dot, and see how much 5 bowls of nacho cost. Now we are going to move on to reading. And here it says, question number 7. Here is more of the article, Ocean Pollution, Learning from Our Mistakes. And it says, waste and trash dumped in the ocean can block the sunlight that ocean plants need in order to make oxygen. Half the oxygen in the air that humans breathe is made by ocean plant life, and the ocean pollution that blocks the sunlight reduces the amount of oxygen in the air. When ocean plants are unable to produce oxygen, fish also cannot get oxygen when they need from the water to survive. In 1972, scientists recognized the huge problem ocean pollution was causing for the plant. A law was passed to keep fish safe and to protect the food chain. Whales and other sea mammals which eat fish are also safer because of this law. So then it says, find what the author is trying to convince the reader to think about ocean pollution. So what is the author trying to convince you here? So this question should actually been over here in the bottom, boys. I am so sorry. So there's more to this story. So it says over here, continued. So then, that is not it. So over here it says, this law also made it illegal to dump plastics into the ocean because of the terrible damage plastics cause to the ocean and life. Seabirds think plastic is food and fed their chicks plastic pellets. Young birds died because their stomachs are full of plastic. Sea mammals mistake plastic for food and swallow plastic pieces that damage their organs. Fish also eat plastic, which causes problems all the way up the food chain. Now that is the end of this story, and now they want you, because now this is a question, but the question should have been at the bottom. It says, find what the author is trying to convince the reader to think about ocean pollution. And here are our answer choices. And it says the first one. Plant life creates the oxygen humans need to survive. Is that what they're trying to convince you there? Are they trying to convince you that laws make it illegal to dump plastic into the ocean are necessary to protect ocean waters? Or are they convincing you that people should use more plastic plates, cups, straws, forks, and spoons? What is the whole point of what we were reading, and what do they want you to do? Or what are they trying to make us think is right? Are they trying to make us convince us that plant life creates the oxygen humans need to survive? No, good job. Here, they're not making us do anything. Here, they're just letting us know that the plant life creates the oxygen we need to survive. We need no convincing of that. That is true. Is it that they're convincing us that laws make it illegal to dump plastic into the ocean are necessary to protect ocean waters? Yes, I think so. This could be a maybe. Right here, I'm going to put a question mark because this might be our answer. They are trying to convince us that ocean laws are probably something we need because in order for us to protect the ocean waters. Or are they trying to convince us that we need to use more plastic plates, more cups, straws, forks, and spoons? No, right? The purpose is for us not to use plastic because we're dumping everything into the ocean. So this could not be our answer. So our answer here is the second one. This is our correct answer. I'm going to put here correct because I can't circle it, and I don't think I can highlight it either, so it's okay. So I'm just going to put here correct, that way you know that this is the correct answer. And now question number 8. Here is more of the article, Ocean Pollution, Learning from Our Mistakes. Plastic in ocean water is a problem. Each year, about 8 million tons of plastic ends up in the ocean. Most plastic that finds its way into the ocean stay there for a very long time. Boyan Slout is a young man from Holland who got an idea as a teenager. His idea was to trap and collect plastics in the Pacific Ocean using huge floating screens and the energy from the ocean currents. The V-shaped screens will block the plastic as the water runs through them and funnel the trash into large containers. From there, the plastic will be removed and recycled to make larger plastic objects that would have less of a chance ending up back in the ocean. Slought's goal is to reduce half the plastic from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, a giant area of water where most plastic in the Pacific Ocean ends up. And now they want us to find the sentence that describes what the author believes needs to be done about pollution. And we have more to the story over here. And it says, unfortunately, even if Slot's project is a success,